Welcome back to T-Facts, where we dive into the latest and most intriguing news from the world of entertainment, reality TV, and everything in between. Today, we have 5 unique stories from the hit series, Sister Wives, that you won't want to miss. Let's get started. First up, we explore the surprising signs that Meri Brown was once considered Kody Brown's favorite wife, long before Robyn joined the family. With her tumultuous relationship history and emotional struggles, find out what hints were dropped and how Kody's actions have impacted their dynamic over the years. Next, we delve into the Browns' evolving relationship with their religious practices as sister wives progressed. From their roots in fundamentalist Mormonism to their current status, we'll discuss how the family's impact on their faith has changed dramatically since the show began. In our third story, we address the ongoing tension and favoritism surrounding Robyn Brown. As fans dissect Kody's preferential treatment of his fourth wife, hear Christine's candid revelations about her struggles and emotions. Did Robyn really stir the pot? Following that, we take a closer look at Robyn's quest for acceptance within the family and the consequences it had on Kody's other marriages. Was her desire to fit in the tipping point for the dissolution of his relationships with Meri, Janelle, and Christine? Let's find out. Finally, we wrap up with a story about Mykelti Brown facing backlash for her parenting choices. As she shares candid moments of motherhood on social media, fans are calling her out for what they view as dangerous situations for her kids. How does she respond to the criticism? We'll break it down. Make sure to stick around for the entire video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more entertaining updates from the world of sister wives and beyond. Let's jump into the stories. Let's dive deeper into our first story about Meri Brown and her complex relationship with Kody Brown. For years, fans of Sister Wives have speculated about who truly held Kody's affections, and recent revelations suggest that Meri may have been his favorite wife even before Robyn entered the picture. Meri and Kody's relationship began back in 1990, when they were both young and in love, but over the years, cracks began to show. Kody's emotional distancing and favoritism towards Robyn left Meri feeling isolated and undervalued. The turning point came in 2014 when Kody legally divorced Meri to marry Robyn, enabling him to adopt her children. This decision deeply affected Meri, who was left in a precarious position as Kody moved forward with Robyn and their family. Despite her pain, Meri clung on to hope that Kody still cared for her. The years of emotional neglect took their toll, however, leading both to question the foundation of their marriage. In a particularly revealing moment on their 32nd anniversary, Kody alluded to his feelings for Meri, hinting that he never truly loved her. Meri's reaction was heartfelt. She countered with, "I know you loved me," questioning why he proposed if his feelings were not genuine. Kody's response was staggering, as he seemed to sidestep the accusations and insist that their marriage had always been unstable. He admitted to staying in a loveless relationship out of a fear of being perceived as abandoning a wife, which only added to Meri's feelings of betrayal. The mixed messages she received from Kody, saying he didn't love her while leading her to believe there could still be a future together, left her in a constant state of confusion. A significant part of Meri's struggles stemmed from her desire to have children and Kody's lack of interest in starting a family with her. His relationship with Robyn flourished, leaving Meri feeling rejected and resentful. Throughout the years, viewers have witnessed Kody effectively prioritizing his needs and desires, often at Meri's expense. As the show progressed, Kody also struggled with his relationships with Janelle and Christine, where tensions arose over similar issues of emotional neglect and favoritism. While Kody's relationships with the other wives were strained, Meri's plight drew a distinct line, showcasing the disparity in treatment. Although their marriage officially ended in 2020, Meri's journey reflects a complicated narrative fraught with emotional challenges, fear, and the search for acceptance. As we continue to follow the paths of the Brown family, it's clear that Meri's experience is just one thread in the intricate tapestry of sister wives, begging the question, what might have been if Kody had been honest about his feelings from the start? Now, let's dive into our second story, where we explore the Browns' evolving relationship with their religious beliefs over the course of Sister Wives. When the show first premiered in 2010, the Brown family, identified as fundamentalist Mormons, belonging to the Apostolic United Brethren, a sect that endorses polygamous living as a pathway to spiritual fulfillment. In the early seasons, their faith was a central theme. Viewers witnessed the family attending church services and holding discussions about their beliefs, painting a picture of how closely intertwined their religious and family lives were. For Kody, Meri, Christine, and Janelle, their upbringing in polygamous households heavily influenced their decisions to embrace this lifestyle in adulthood. Each member brought their own perceptions of polygamy, as they aimed to normalize plural marriage through the lens of reality television. However, as the series progressed, their connection to religion began to shift dramatically. After relocating from Utah to Las Vegas due to legal pressures surrounding their lifestyle, the Brown family experienced a significant disruption in their religious practice. Many fans began noticing a stark decline in their participation in religious activities, which, at first, had been prominently featured in their lives. Kody often conducted informal church services at home, but viewers soon speculated that these gatherings felt performative rather than genuine worship. Critics pointed out that as the show gained popularity, the family seemed to distance themselves from their religious roots, focusing more on the drama that ensued from Kody's relationships with his wives. This evolution has prompted discussions among fans about whether their faith has become an afterthought. The changing dynamics within the family also played a role in this shift. With 3 of Kody's wives, Meri, Janelle, and Christine, having left him in recent years, the once strong and united polygamous family is no longer the reality that we see on screen. Christine's decision to remarry and declare she would never re-enter a sister-wife dynamic clearly signals a departure from the principles that once defined their family structure. Additionally, Kody's struggles to maintain his marriages could impact how he is viewed within fundamentalist circles. With divorce being frowned upon in their faith, his public persona as a patriarch has been called into question, further cutting ties with their religious community. Nowadays, little evidence remains of the Browns actively practicing their faith, leading to the conclusion that the role of religion in their lives has all but diminished. This transformation illuminates not just the challenges of living in the public eye, but also the complexities of navigating personal beliefs in a constantly evolving family dynamic. As we continue to follow the lives of the Browns, it's fascinating to reflect on how their relationship with religion has shaped their journey through the years. In our third story, we're taking a closer look at the ongoing tensions and favoritism surrounding Robyn Brown and the impact it has had on her relationships with Kody's other wives. As the series has progressed, it has become increasingly clear that many fans believe Robyn has received preferential treatment from Kody, creating significant rifts within the family. During season 19, viewers watched as Christine Brown, one of Kody's first 3 wives, openly discussed her feelings about being sidelined in favor of Robyn. In a revealing moment, Christine admitted that she often felt like she was left with scraps compared to the attention and affection Kody directed towards Robyn. The tension reached a boiling point when Christine confessed to feeling jealous, sharing that Kody's favoritism made her feel insecure and unappreciated. Christine's candid remarks have resonated with fans, shedding light on the discomfort among the wives. She expressed frustration over how Kody seemed to prioritize Robyn's needs, often praising her for her looks and accomplishments. This dynamic not only strained Christine's relationship with Kody, but also impacted her bond with Robyn. Robyn, for her part, has defended herself, pointing out that there have been instances where she felt unfairly judged by the other wives. During discussions, she attempted to explain her experiences, but often found herself on the defensive, portraying herself as someone trying to navigate an already complicated family dynamic. The perception of favoritism has only heightened the existing tensions among the wives and created an environment rife with insecurity and jealousy. As the conversations unfolded, Kody's responses have often felt dismissive, leading viewers to question his awareness of how his actions affect the family unit. He has asserted that in a united relationship, spouses shouldn't keep score of attention or affection, yet it seems that Kody's personal relationships betray this ideal. The tension between Robyn and the other wives has not just been about marital dynamics, it has also affected the family life shared among Kody's children. children often witness the favoritism firsthand, which can create an uncomfortable environment for them as well. The fallout raises questions about how such dynamics influence the next generation within this polygamous family. Ultimately, the discussions among the wives illustrate the deeper issues at play in Kody's relationships. It begs the question, is Kody's treatment of the wives creating an irreparable divide within the family? As we continue to watch the unfolding drama on sister wives, it's clear that the favoritism issue is more than just casual discontent. It threatens the very foundation of their family structure and all their connections to one another. Now, let's turn our attention to the complexities surrounding Robyn Brown's desire for acceptance within the Brown family and how this quest may have contributed to the unraveling of Kody's other marriages. Joining the family years after Kody's original wives, Robyn faced the daunting task of fitting into a pre-existing dynamic that had already been well established. Robyn entered the picture following her divorce from her first husband, David Jessup, and she came with 3 children of her own. Her intentions were clear. She wanted to embrace the polygamous lifestyle and become part of Kody's family. However, her arrival also marked the beginning of significant changes within the household, creating friction between her and Kody's first 3 wives, Meri, Janelle, and Christine. As Kody began to develop a distinctive bond with Robyn, tensions rose. The earlier wives struggled to adjust to this new dynamic, feeling threatened by Robyn's presence and the potential shift in Kody's affections. Although they tried to be welcoming, the long-standing relationships created a barrier that Robyn found difficult to penetrate. The original wives were already invested in their emotional connections, with Kody leaving Robyn feeling insecure and striving for validation. Robyn's need for Kody's attention and affection has been at odds with her relationships with the other wives. As she sought to become an integral part of the family, she appeared to unintentionally isolate herself by prioritizing her own needs. This behavior raised concerns among the other wives, who felt their own emotional needs were being overlooked, while Kody increasingly catered to Robyn. Throughout Sister Wives, viewers have witnessed moments where Robyn's actions seem to exacerbate the existing tensions. For instance, during family gatherings, her desire to shift attention toward herself often led to feelings of neglect for the other wives, compounding their frustrations. This didn't go unnoticed by Kody, who at times appeared torn between maintaining harmony and addressing the evident divide. As the series progressed, Robyn's struggles with acceptance became even more pronounced. She openly expressed her desire to be part of a loving sister-wife dynamic, yet her actions sometimes came across as self-serving. This has led many viewers to question whether Robyn's quest for acceptance has played a significant role in straining Kody's marriages and ultimately contributing to their breakdown. With Kody's relationships with Meri, Janelle, and Christine crumbling, Robyn has found herself in a complicated position. While she stands by her marriage to Kody, the realities of the changing family dynamics raise pivotal questions about what the future holds for them all. As we delve deeper into the lives of the Browns, the impact of Robyn's integration into the family remains a vital chapter in the ongoing saga of Sister Wives. Finally, we come to our last story, which highlights Mykelti Brown Padron facing backlash for her recent parenting choices. As a prominent figure in the Sister Wives franchise, Mykelti often shares glimpses of her life as a mother on social media, documenting her experiences with her growing family. However, her latest posts have sparked significant controversy among fans. Mykelti, who welcomed twin boys in November 2022, has been actively engaging with her followers, sharing heartfelt moments, parenting advice, and family updates. Recently, she posted a photo showcasing her kids baking cookies, presenting a scene filled with joy and laughter. However, the internet erupted with criticism when some viewers expressed concern over safety after noticing her children climbing on fragile-looking mini chairs to reach the kitchen counter. Many fans voiced their concerns, arguing that allowing young children to navigate such precarious situations could put their safety at risk. This backlash isn't the first time Mykelti has faced scrutiny. She frequently uses her platform to engage in broader discussions around parenting and family life, which often garners mixed reactions from followers. While some appreciate her candidness and relatability, others are quick to call out perceived risks or questionable decisions. Moreover, Mykelti shared another clip showing her daughter wall climbing without a safety harness, igniting further debate about her parenting style and approach to child safety. While Mykelti advocates for teaching her kids independence and life skills, critics argue that such activities without proper safety measures could lead to dangerous situations. Amidst the backlash, Mykelti has defended her parenting choices, emphasizing her intent to encourage her children to develop skills and confidence, just as she learned from her own upbringing. She argues that parenting is about finding a balance and allowing kids to explore their capabilities while ensuring they are in safe environments. As Mykelti continues to navigate her role both as a reality star and a mother, this ongoing scrutiny raises important conversations about modern parenting, the role of social media in family life, and the expectations placed on public figures. With fans closely following her journey, it remains to be seen how Mykelti will address this latest wave of criticism. As we wrap up our coverage of today's stories from Sister Wives, it's evident that the dynamics within the Brown family continue to evolve, providing endless material for fans and critics alike. Stay tuned as we follow their journeys and the unfolding drama in their lives.